Barbara Mandrell is 76, and you might find it hard not to be amazed by how she looks today. But to truly understand why Barbara Mandrell remains such an iconic figure, you need to rewind the clock and dive into the story of one of country music's brightest stars. Every era has its reigning diva. The 2000s gave us Beyoncé. The 90s were ruled by Madonna. But in the 70s and 80s, the throne belonged to none other than Barbara Mandrell. Whether she was singing, dancing, or acting, Barbara owned the stage with an energy that made every spotlight shine just a little brighter. She wasn't just a performer, she was a force of nature. Barbara's rise to stardom wasn't by chance. Born on Christmas Day in 1948, she was the eldest of three sisters in a household filled with music. Her mother, a music teacher, and her father, a police officer, made sure their home in Houston, Texas, was alive with melodies. By the time she was 6, Barbara was already a prodigy, mastering the steel guitar. Her talent was so extraordinary that she played in Las Vegas before she even hit her teenage years. The Mandrell family band became a family affair, with Barbara leading the charge. Her incredible skill with the steel guitar caught the attention of country legends like Johnny Cash and Patsy Cline. But it wasn't just her talent that stood out, it was her presence. Even as a young girl, she could command a stage like few others could. Barbara's big break came in 1969 when she signed with Columbia Records. Her music wasn't your typical country sound. She blended R&B, soul, and country in a way that was fresh and unique. Hits like I've Been Loving You Too Long to Stop Now and Treat Him Right showed her ability to take classic songs and make them her own. She wasn't just a singer, she was a storyteller, and her voice carried emotions that resonated with audiences everywhere. Her career soared in the 70s with chart-topping hits and unforgettable performances. By 1979, she had her first #1 song with Sleeping Single in a Double Bed. And who could forget If Loving You Is Wrong, I Don't Want to Be Right. These weren't just songs, they were anthems, and Barbara sang them with a passion that made listeners feel every word. But Barbara wasn't just dominating the charts. She brought her star power to television with Barbara Mandrell and the Mandrell Sisters, a variety show that showcased her musical talent and charisma. Her performances weren't just concerts, they were events, complete with costume changes, choreography, and moments where she dazzled audiences with her multi-instrumental talents. She wasn't just entertaining, she was making history. In 1980 and 1981, she won the Country Music Association's Entertainer of the Year award twice in a row. However, in 1984, tragedy struck. Barbara was involved in a devastating car accident that left her with severe injuries and took the life of the other driver. The accident was a turning point, both physically and emotionally. While she eventually returned to the stage, Barbara was forever changed. She became a passionate advocate for seatbelt safety, using her platform to make a difference. Despite the hardships, Barbara's career didn't slow down. She continued to release music, perform live, and even branch into acting. But by the late 90s, Barbara made a bold decision. She retired from music and sold off all her instruments, stepping away from the limelight to focus on her family. It wasn't an easy choice, but it was the right one for her. Today, at 76, Barbara Mandrell is living proof that true stars never fade. Though she's no longer performing, her legacy shines as brightly as ever. Her career is a masterclass in talent, resilience, and knowing when to take a bow. Barbara has spent her years out of the spotlight enjoying life on her terms, and she's never looked better. So, what do you think about Barbara Mandrell's incredible journey? Share your thoughts in the comments below. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and hit that notification bell for more stories about the legends who shaped our world. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.